Yeah, y'all. I'm gonna talk about that. That's crazy, y'all. Yo, that shit ain't that serious, man. Shit is not that serious. That like button, man. Cash that first. You ain't never that serious, yo. Yo, politics is very divisive, man. Very, very divisive. East Baltimore, Kenny. I got the motherfucking sun, man. Fucking sun is very divisive. I don't know if that shit'll work. We is back. Straight up, man. They didn't gun this man down, yo, over his political views, yo. Yo, that shit crazy, man. Yo, so people don't know who Charlie Kirk is. I just found out who he was today. I guess they call him like a right wing, Trump supporter. Right wing Trump supporter. 2800 was just speaking in Utah, and motherfucker hit him with a rifle, sniped him. I don't know how far he was. Hit him in the neck. I don't think he gonna make it. I ain't gonna lie. If he pulled through, that'd be a blessing. Yo, but my thing is, yo, it ain't that serious, yo. It ain't that deep. Politics is not that deep to be trying to kill somebody over that shit. And we ain't even talking about politicians. I mean, we could be. I mean, we could be talking about politicians, but look like a lone gunman. Look like a lone gunman. Let me see. I might can find a video to show y'all that's not as graphic. They done fucking sniped this man. Y'all see that shit? Yo, they done sniped this man, y'all, for his political views. What's up, Major Baby? How you feeling? It ain't that deep, y'all. That's why I don't even really like talking politics, for real. We're talking if it need to be talked about, but for the most part, I stay the fuck away from politics, y'all. That's that shit. Remember we used to be talking Trump and shit like that, man? People used to be in the comments beefing. Yeah, he ain't even no he like he's just a Trump supporter. Let's see how he talk. He's just a Trump supporter. Fuck that nigga name is? Charlie Kirk. Shit just happened.
Begin a career that is full of possibilities.
Yeah, Charlie Kirk. He got a podcast.
I was nervous to start. Been something of a break until the two attempts on Donald Trump. What is going on out there that we can put into some context here, Sam?
Well, Maurice, we have actually seen an explosion in politically motivated violence for several years predating the assassination attempts.
Looks like we can't get Trump. We're going to get his ass. So, and y'all keep talking about the streets. What I always tell y'all, your politics way more dangerous. People keep talking about the streets this, the streets that. Man, fuck that. Politics. How many people die because of their political views? People lose their life behind political views, man. Crazy ass suicides. I mean, all type of ill shit. Just found words about gun violence, for real. Where you see that at? You watched the speech, I know, lady. I'm serious about gun violence. Y'all, let's be clear.
Assassination attempts against President Trump. For several years, lone actors and small groups of individuals motivated by political animus have been threatening to conduct and conducting violent incidents across this country. As you mentioned, political violence has always been a part of this country's history. But there are many factors that have really spurred this explosion of political violence. Certainly, easy access to weapons. Certainly, access to social media and the internet that will allow individuals to carefully and easily plan their attacks and get access to tactics and techniques for how to conduct these attacks and to connect with like-minded individuals. Certainly, the perceived glorification.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yo. Like, it ain't that deep, yo. Like, you ain't gotta agree with him politically. My bad said fuck Charlie Kirk. You ain't gotta agree with him politically, yo. But he don't gotta die, yo. I mean, he shouldn't be killed for that, man. You know what I mean? The man got family, got kids. Look like he got a girl. He don't deserve to lose his life, yo, over that shit, man. He don't deserve to lose his life over it, y'all. Niggas don't give a fuck. Yeah. Y'all crazy, man. Hold up. So let me see. Oh, so he got his own YouTube page. 3 million followers. Oh, down there 4 million followers. Damn. So you're a big deal for real.
$300 in bonus bets when new customers bet $5. Download the app.
I seen it.
Partner with the Alan Jackson Ministries, and today he gives practical things we can do to make the world of education. We spend more in education than almost any other country per capita, and yet our results are worse. Maybe it's because we sent all this money to D.C. to overly centralize the way we educate, and the Department of Education has been a complete disaster. And so we can go anywhere you want with this discussion.
I'm just going to say one more thing about this and we can move on. And thank you for talking to me for this long. I really appreciate it. But you're talking about people that are coming from poor backgrounds where education in their families is not a part of the way that they're raised. Of course, they're going to be the ones that have a lower...
No, that's not correct. You see,
I highly doubt it.
The competing Catholic schools in the same area that do it for 2/3 less money, almost all the kids can read by the time they graduate middle school.
And where does that money come from?
Well, sometimes from charter schools, taxpayers, or from private donors. So take, for example, in downtown Chicago or downtown Philadelphia, the private Catholic school can educate a kid for around $12,000 a year. Philadelphia, it's about $30,000 a year, and none of the kids can read. So the local religious schools, they have kids that are less likely to be unruly, less likely to commit crimes. They're more likely to graduate high school and college. They can read.
He don't know what the fuck he's talking about, for one. But he still don't, he don't need to lose his life for not knowing what he talking about, though, man. Like, regardless of whatever his political views is, I ain't even trying to listen to him, because I know more like it's going to piss me off, especially when he talking about shit that he don't know about. But then to kill yo, because I don't think he going to make it. Like, that shit looks bad. I would be shocked to hear he survived that shit. More than likely, it was a long gun. To be able to shoot from that motherfucking distance. He probably pissed off a lot of people if he was siding with Trump. Guess they like, if we can't get Trump, we gonna get his ass. Probably pissed off a lot of people. Probably pissed off a lot of people. Damn, niggas and shot show that shit look like JFK. That shit like the JFK assassination. They locked the dude up for it. Let me see if I got it. It's an old white dude that did it. But at least that's who they got arrested. So is this white on white crime? Would this classify as white on white crime? What would you classify this as? No, because I know a lot of people keep talking about that black on black crime. It's a thing. Would this be classified as white on white crime? I need to know. So here go the guy right here. Yeah, he probably got hit with a long gun, so more than likely that bitch was. Yeah, he was talking about gang violence. Yeah, for real. It ain't that deep, y'all. It's like me catching Charleston White wanting to kill him. You feel me? Like, yo, I don't want to kill him, yo. Yeah, man. I just want him to go away. Stop lying. Like, yo, you don't got... That shit ain't that serious, man. Yo just threw his whole life away. Now, it looked like he lived the bulk of his life. But even if he lived another 20 years, like, you really threw that shit away because you disagree with that man, yo? Like, that's crazy, man. Yeah, man. That shit crazy. He better off just beating him up. You know what I mean? If you really felt that type of way about it, you could just beat him up or something, man. Put hands on him. You ain't gotta kill him, man, yo. Guess it was important to him. Whatever his reasoning is, that's his reasoning. You know, muscle's important to him, man. I don't know. I ain't really familiar with this dude, for real. And I don't even want to go back. I don't even want to go back and listen to none of his speeches or his talking points, because all that shit gonna do is piss me off. Based off what we just heard, I already see how he talk. You know what I mean? Definitely clown activity. Definitely clown activity. I seen that shit since I opened up my phone. I just dropped off a tow. I came back with my phone. I'm like, oh shit. The fuck is this? Next thing you know, that shit everywhere. Charlie Kirk shot at you, and he was in Utah. They supposed to be his people. See, I see. Yo, this is a learning. This is a learning experience, man. That man got killed in Utah, man. Utah, not Baltimore, not DC. You know what I mean? Not motherfucking New Orleans, not Memphis, not Detroit, but Utah, man. Trump needs to send a National Guard to Utah. Yeah. Hey, yo, Donald Trump need to deploy the National Guard. Crime is out of control. The crime in Utah is getting bad, man. Straight up, yo, we need a National Guard. You got people getting sniped from roofs. Man, I don't know. It don't look like it no more. Look like, man, you gotta be careful. You gotta walk with your head on the swivel out that bitch. I mean, young boy, hope he's safe. Ain't young boy out there? That nigga turned Utah. And NBA YoungBoy and turned up the crime in Utah, y'all. I blame YoungBoy for this. If YoungBoy went in Utah, that's what they gonna say, y'all. They gonna say it's YoungBoy fault. If YoungBoy went in Utah, this shit wouldn't even never happen.
I really want this AK, but this is going way too slow. Let's go ahead and get these troops. Oh my goodness, that is so.
Our coverage will continue on CBS News 24/7. Your local news, and tonight on the CBS Evening News, this has been a CBS News and already toxic.
Often, Maurice, it is up to the campus itself to determine.
The shirt ripples and he falls off to the right of our screen there. And then the people who took the video, they are obviously terrified and start running to get out of there. So again, Charlie Kirk, 31 years old, the conservative political activist, shot there at Utah Valley University a short time ago. This having a ripple effect throughout the political world as we speak. I want to bring in CBS News Chief Washington analyst Robert Costa. Yet another political act of violence here in our country. This was...
I'm calling for the National Guard in Utah, straight up. They need the National Guard walking the beat, telling people go in the house. What else they need to be doing? Pulling people over, sobriety checks. Utah crime is out of control. Out of control, y'all.
Not common for a long time, and now it.
Yeah, they need to put them on a curfew, at least for 2 weeks. Yo, I'm calling for a curfew in Utah for 2 weeks, for them to figure out what the fuck is going on down there, because this is unacceptable. I ain't never seen, as long as I've been in the streets of Baltimore, I have never seen somebody get sniped, ever. I ain't never in my life seen nobody get sniped, man. It's the first time we dealing with red territory right here, man. And mate, I just showed it. You can't see it. I showed it to you without the audio, without the sound. Oh man, these niggas is crazy. I can't show it to you with the sound. He got hit in the neck. Looked like it was an accurate ass shot. Wonder where he shot from. Wonder where he shot from, man. It's fucked up though. I need to bring my motherfucking stand to work. I got my phone sitting on this damn juice. Damn, yo, that shit look bad. I can't show you close. If you want to see it close, that shit looks very bad. Like, if he survived that shit, God bless him. But that looks very gruesome and bad. Like, the way the blood is pouring out is crazy. You feel me? You know the neck, yo, the neck bleeds a whole bunch. You know what I mean? You ever see somebody get stabbed in the neck? That shit be squirting out. That shit be squirting out. So just imagine a person being shot in the neck how fast. That shit coming out like a faucet. Shit coming, ain't no way they got him in the hospital. I mean, it's possible, you know, through the grace of God. It probably was. They ain't even released the details. They say they got a suspect arrested, but they ain't really released the details. I showed you the picture of him.
Here in our country, this was not common for a long time, and now it seemingly is.
Good to be with you. A tragic incident today in Utah. I have covered Charlie Kirk for a long time, have spoken to him at so many political events over the years. This is someone who has galvanized conservatives across the country. He is seen as someone who is really able to gather the Trump movement, especially those under 30, and make them into a force. Now, there have been growing concerns on both right and left in recent years about this outbreak of political violence at so many events. There's that specter that hovers over so much. And what you're seeing in this incident is such a sense still of shock. And
didn't the judge just get killed not too long ago? Yo, didn't the judge or a senator just get killed not too long? See, yo, politics vicious, yo. Yo, politics is vicious, y'all. Stay the fuck out of politics. Everybody want to talk about the streets. Let's clean up the politics first. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers got money and shit, and they still out here acting a fool. Dropping bags on people and shit. Yeah, you feel me? Yeah, we call for the National Guard in Utah. I mean that shit. Fuck that. If we don't see the National Guard in Utah before the end of the day, we gonna have a problem. Fuck that, yo. We gotta be fair with it. You know what I mean? If you're gonna bring them in DC, they need to be in Utah, man. Shit is crazy. Public safety is at risk. It's a public safety issue. Yeah, hell yeah. But people don't. If not, people don't like to acknowledge that. You know. People like to put it all on the streets. Shit, politics play a role in everything. Okay. See if Utah's where the APAC money gets filtered by Romney. I can believe it. Utah at the chain. I ain't going there. I'm scared to death. And you go to Utah, man, you better carry your strap. That bitch shooting niggas from roofs. You know what I mean? Sniping motherfuckers from 30 feet away. Oh, you know that's gonna be it depends on who did it. If that was done by a Democrat, or that was done by a Democrat, you know, they ain't gonna say nothing. You know what I mean? That'll be done by a Republican. That was, we need to take the gun rights. That's why I don't get into politics. That's why I vote independent. Like, I'm not fucking with even one of them parties. I flip-flop depending on who the fuck makes sense. You know what I mean? If I do decide to vote. But I just don't believe people need to be getting killed for that shit. Yo, like, political views. Like, damn, that shit hurt you that bad? That shit hit that hard? Where's you want to motherfucker dead? Like, the man got family, kids, and all type of shit. It is what it is, man. How are they all against us? I know that. You know how this shit work. It's a dirty game. It's a dirty game right there, man. That's why, yo, when you get too far into politics, shit gets scary. Look what's going on with Candace Owens right now. She beefing with some motherfuckers from a whole nother, from France or some shit like that. They try and silence her from France. You know what I mean? Yo, I remember, they just unshadow banned me on Facebook. Yo, I was shadow banned on Facebook for 7 years. Yo, I was shadow banned on Facebook for 7 years for speaking politics. That's why I try to stay away from that shit. For real. What's up, Linda? Where you been at, Linda? Have a blessed day, Linda. Yo, they just pulled back on the shadow ban, y'all. I've been shadow banned on Facebook since at least 2018. Now all of a sudden I'm getting friend requests every day. Like, damn, they finally eased the restrictions on me. All speaking politics. All because I was telling people that Biden was a piece of shit. And he racist, and he a big part of the problem of what's going on in the black community. Man, they ain't like that shit at all. You heard me? Man, they was turning my phone off. I tried to upload videos. They was logging me out. Like, this shit real, man. For real, I ain't making this shit up. Next thing I know, they just start sending me all these strikes. Like, I just was getting struck every day. Yo, it's the honest to God truth. I was getting struck every day, talking about I'm pushing. I did a video. It was one video they kept striking, like they struck it, like just kept doing that shit. I did a video on the Hell's Angels, and they were saying that I was pushing. What the fuck they say? Basically, like I was pushing their ideology. Like, yo, is you fucking serious? Like, you got me pushing the ideology of the Hell's Angels. Like, come on, that don't even make fucking sense. So then, after they struck me like 30 times, they struck me like 30 times. I kept getting, you can't post for 2 weeks. You can't go live for a week. Then it was, you can't post for a month. You can't go live for 2 months. Like, it just kept getting further and further and further. Then one day they just took my page. But this is the thing, they ain't just take my page. When they took my page, I'm like, they said that they was gonna review it. So I kept pressing this shit to get reviewed. They never reviewed my page. Then they came back like a month later, like, yeah, your page been taking for too long. There's no way we can review it. I said, oh, get the fuck out of here, yo. That really happened to me on Facebook, yo. This was during censorship. This was right in the middle of censorship. Man, you can't talk about motherfucking politics, yo. But the reason it wasn't about the video that they was striking. The reason they was doing it because I was talking about Biden, man. And then you find out, you heard, fuck the boy name is, Mark Zuckerberg. He get to talking about how they was putting pressure on him. I say, shit, I know. You ain't got to tell me, I witnessed it. You feel me? I'm a victim of it. I should be able to sue his ass because that Facebook page was monetized. They took my monetized page for no reason. And shadow banned me for 7 years. Like literally 7 years, y'all. I just got unshadow banned. I don't even think, yeah, it was censorship. I don't even think it was people. Yo, Facebook was doing it. Facebook was doing it, y'all. It wasn't people. Facebook did it. And I know they did it by how they took my page. They supposed to reviewed it. They said they was gonna review the page. Cause I'm like, yo, what the fuck y'all striking me? Like I ain't even did nothing. You feel me? They supposed to review the page. They never reviewed it. Then they just sent me an email like, yeah, your page been taking for too long. your page been taking for too long. There's no way we can review it. I said, yo, get the fuck out of here, man. And then this what it. Yeah, they said, yeah, they took. I was monetized on that page. And then what made matters worse, as soon as the election was over, it stopped. I was still shadow banned though, but they wasn't striking me no more. I was able to upload my videos. They wasn't. You understand? This is on a whole nother page though. But they shadow banned that one. Like they shadow banned that pipe from the IP address. They shadow banned my old page, took it, and then shadow banned my new one for 7 years. I got like fucking 300 followers on Facebook. I had over 1,000 on my other page. Active people though. Original.
Sense still of shock and surprise among those there that Charlie Kirk could be shot in broad daylight at one of these events. What's notable about Charlie Kirk and why this stuns so many is not just for the brazen act of violence we are witnessing here today, but that Charlie Kirk is someone who is very close to the President of the United States, Donald Trump. He is counted on as a confidant. Now, there is a huge generational gap between Charlie Kirk and President Trump. And some who might not follow politics incrementally might say, how does someone so youthful, so young, who seems to be an activist, maybe with a media profile, how does he become so close? Well, Charlie Kirk, during President Trump's political winter from 2021 through 2024, stood by him while Trump was facing criminal trials in New York, scrutiny from the Justice Department. He was there. He's a key figure in American politics, not just in the past decade where he's become this youth leader, but he's a key figure right now in American politics, close to Vice President Vance, close to President Trump, someone who helped rebuild the Trump movement, the Trump political campaign, when it was at its lowest moment in the wake of January 6, 2021, and President Biden's victory in the 2020 election. And if you've been with Charlie Kirk, and I have covered him at length, I've covered the conservative movement for nearly 20 years.
Bags. But still a lot of chaos, a lot of unanswered questions. I think we should be very careful about speculating about a motive. We do not have one at this time. The person who was in
that's probably what really happened. They probably put a bag on him, man. Y'all don't sleep on these politicians, yo. That's why, yo, when people talking about Dirk this and Dirk that, I'm like, man, y'all crazy. If he got too much money to do that, shh. To some people, you can't have too much money to do anything. I mean, money actually is the reason why these things get done. Because you got too much money. That's why I ain't never call them stupid, yo, because this happens. This is not something that just happened in the black community. You feel me? This shit happens in every fucking community, yo. It's just something that goes on, man. I mean, they probably put a bag on him, man. That's probably what they did. They couldn't get Trump. They was trying to get Trump for years. Kept missing him. They probably like, shit, we got an easier target right here. Voice just as loud. Easier target. That's fucked up, though. Because to me, ain't that deep. Hey, North Memphis, come on now. You Charleston White ain't no motherfucking truth. All right, let's talk about Charleston White, man. Yup, same concept, kid. Can't catch you, catch your man. We'll keep an eye on Shorty. More than likely, I'm surprised. Let's see if they gave it an update on yo yet. Say he in critical condition right now. So far he's still holding on. Man, look. So remember a couple days ago we talked about Charleston White and the HBC got kicked out the HBCU. But of course, he ain't take no accountability. Charles White takes no accountability for anything. Man, hit the cash at Mike Deasy. Fuck you think this is, yo? Hey, yo, somebody tell Mike Deasy hit the cash at. They were tripping.
Does Blue Chew really work? Bro, the first month. Say, man.
So Charleston White. Hey, Major, fuck around with your Major. So we hit cash apps over here, man. You tripping. Yeah. So of course Charleston White makes another excuse as to his reason why he got kicked out of the HBCU or why he left. I told y'all over here, Keep It G News, we blame bad parenting as to why Charleston White is this way. You know, we not adapting the character shit. We blame parenting. If Charleston White mother parented him better, yo, we wouldn't be dealing with this shit right now, yo. If she would have incorporated morals and principles and integrity and honor and dignity, yo, we wouldn't be dealing with this shit, man. We wouldn't be dealing with this. TV, what it is, we wouldn't be dealing with this, y'all. The creation of Charleston White is through bad parenting. Don't you know? Yeah, it's bad parenting, Major. That's the final conclusion. Don't you know how you see a child growing up and you be like, damn, shorty gonna be out the chain. You feel me? And you know he gonna be out the chain because he ain't been parented right. Well, this ain't that. Yeah, man, this ain't that. You know, typically getting those kids, with those kids, they be outside in the streets, their parents is in the streets. This is next level bad parenting because Charleston White wasn't in the streets. Charleston White got influenced by colors, menace to society. I mean, his mother didn't do a good enough parenting job to be able to identify that her son was being manipulated through propaganda. So that's what makes it even worse. But the other day he got kicked out of HBCU. I showed y'all what happened. And this is his explanation. Of course, he takes no accountability for nothing. Because, accountability is normally raised or taught in the household. So when you grow up in a household where you're not being held accountable, you get Charleston White. That's why I blame his mother.
And this is why I Jackson State University. Jackson State is way more. There ain't nowhere in the world they would have treated me like that at Jackson State University. Let me just say this, man. I thought I was going to go talk to college students. I didn't know they had me set up for a panel debate. And it really wasn't a 3-panel debate. It was the light-skinned professor, doctor nigga. He said, what's up with it, man? Every time I come up for a nephew, they show me love. Yeah, so just for what I'm going to do is he just told me NBA young boy coming back through in October.
That's the problem, though, man. That is the fucking problem. Maybe she should have. Maybe when she's noticed her kids going left, maybe she should have sacrificed one of her jobs for her kid. That's what you're supposed to do as a parent. You're supposed to sacrifice, right? It's no way you're not moving this away from his parents. This is bad parenting. She had 2 jobs. She failed her kids, man. Sometimes, maybe she should have thought about that before she had kids. Maybe before she had kids, she should have thought about spending, I want to be a worker bee. I can't have kids, have a career, and raise my children without a man home. No, we ain't blaming the father. Nope, we don't know him. We don't know the father to blame him. We only blaming the mother this time, man. We might blame the father in another situation. But in this time particularly, we blaming his mother. Like he blames everybody else's mother. Like he blamed Duck mother, King Von mother, Julio mother. Let's shoot the kid there for the $20. This is for the DP of Ceddy Nash. Oh, we're going to get to Ceddy Nash too, yo, because I think we trying to join the wrong gang, yo. It's not the 60s. It ain't the 60s, y'all. That's probably why ain't nobody been getting with me. When I said I wanted to join the gang, the DP? Nah, it's a whole nother gang, yo, we ain't even know about. This nigga false flagging.
I got nephew 4 tickets. Appreciate my I really appreciate you, man. Let's do business. All right, yes, sir. Look, some of my nigga nephews do too, but for the most part, my nigga nephew be acting weenie type. So let me check this out, right?
That is crazy.
So I go to Lanier High School. So I go to Lanier, the school over to Lanier. Meet the principal, talk to the kids. I'm coming through the city to pay tithes. And also, I'm telling Aiden Ross, I'm saying, man, and I show speed them. But man, they going overseas. The Spanish, they overseas kids, the Africans. Kai got a school in Africa. What about the poor nigga babies? So I done got Aiden Ross to agree how Kai that Africans, how I show speed to Asians. Aiden done agreed to come through like Atlanta, Mississippi, whole nigga babies with his nigga uncle. So I done got Aiden to agree with this. So guess what? They come with kick, they come with steak. Aiden like to get money away, he like to get donations. And so
So now he's trying to build the narrative that the school lost out. That's what he's trying to do, yo. He's trying to create a narrative that it's the school fault, The school missed out on a golden opportunity to have one of the most coolest individuals at their program. All right.
Out of resource. And so I'm trying to boost the HBCU. So why would they? I'm saying, okay. So I stopped by Lanier. So I done made the connection with Lanier because I see they got a resource like a closet. So I'm saying, boom, I want to commit to partner with y'all, to help me with y'all. Matter of fact, get all them kids' shoe sizes for me. So I know Mississippi is one of the poorest states in the union. Mississippi, I don't give a damn what HBCU, Mississippi is one of the poorest states in the United States of America. The median income in Jackson. So, man, don't get me down there, man, when I'm connected to the resources. So, I go to Lanier. I don't know I'm speaking. I'm just supposed to go to Lanier, you know, but I don't know this college is in there. I know he said Tougaloosa or whatever, but, man, I'm not dressed. I'm fresh out the hotel. Man, I ain't had breakfast. I gotta go back and pack. So, man, I'm going out. I missed the flight to do this. I'm supposed to leave you.
More excuses. It's like a bitch. Oh, I ain't eat. You know, sometimes how your females don't eat, they get grumpy. You feel me? You know, sometimes he was grumpy, y'all. So that was the real issue. He haven't ate all day. He went to the school on an empty stomach, yo, and he couldn't fight through it. You know, it was affecting his mind. You know, they say food is good for the brain, man. You know, it's good to eat a good, healthy breakfast. Help you think properly. You know what I mean? So he didn't eat, y'all. That's the reason. The reason Charleston White stormed out the HBCU and said, fuck my community and I don't give a damn about black people is because he ain't ate that day. That's all it was. Nothing major. He just was hungry. That's what he said, yo.
So I stayed an extra day to do this. So yeah, I want to talk, but when I get there, it's the adults talking. So I'm saying, okay, cool. They got the kids listening, but man, what I'm heard, but I don't know. I'm going into a panel. So 10 minutes before we pull into the school, he showed me the flyer. So I see the flyer, and then I remember him saying something about some snitching questions. So I'm like, snitching questions at a college? Man, what kind of shit is this? So I'm thinking it's the kids with this shit. So, man, when I get there, they got cameras set up, they got a panel set up. I'm in the middle in front of the microphone. They got a whole live audience. They got old people there, young people there. They got a whole forum set up. I don't know this. I hadn't agreed to this. I'm not dressed for this. Not all that. Man.
No, he ain't playing. He just lack integrity, yo. But he's not playing the character. He just lacked morals. He wasn't raised right. I mean, he wasn't raised off morals and principles, man. He was raised off being a fuckboy. You know, his mother told him to snitch. Yo, that lets you know everything in the world you know about. My mother never told me no shit like that. I don't know what kind of mother raised him, but his mother told him to snitch, man. Don't take accountability, son. I know you participated. I know you was involved, but if you don't turn on the rest of them boys, you feel me? That's what his mother told him.
I ain't been paid for this. Y'all finna put this on camera? Man, I ain't got paid.
You ain't got paid,
man. I hadn't agreed to this. So I was ambushed, man.
He was ambushed, y'all.
Man, I was ambushed. So when I'm looking at the right dude, they asked the question. They say, well, what do you know? We want to ask what each one of y'all think it is. I'm thinking each one of us is sharing, you know, just our own thought on something. I don't know. All the questions are centered around snitching.
And you know why? Because Charleston White is creating a false narrative in the black community that snitching is the way to fix the community. He said it. He said it. Yo, it's crazy. I've been arguing with people in these comments all day. Like, yo, snitching. I need to find some shade, man. Yo, snitching changes nothing. It ain't never changed nothing. So, why is he over here pushing lies, man? That's why they asked him about it. You over this bitch pushing lies. You over this bitch pushing snitching is gonna fix the community. No, the fuck it ain't. Now you committing crimes. What you talking about, North Memphis? Charles White got on the stand at fucking 16. I caught my charge at 19. Yo, it was 3 year difference, man. You know what I mean? Fresh out of high school. He might have been in 11th, 10th grade. It ain't no motherfucking difference. He shouldn't have participated. Shouldn't have participated if he wasn't willing to face the consequences of his actions. I'm already sitting here, man. Man, I'm asking my coworker how you feel about snitching. That got a call. He wasn't no damn 13. He was 16 when that shit happened. I don't got damn 13. Hey, how you feel about snitching, man? You respect snitches?
Fuck no.
No, because people like to make it seem like it's a black thing. You know what I mean?
What, that only black people snitch?
No, that it's black culture. We don't respect snitches.
Nah. I think it's a mutual person thing, honestly. Or actually, no. I think it's a street thing more or less.
I think it's an American thing. I think it's an American thing.
No, because not most of, no, because I feel like it's definitely about where you grew up. Like, if you grew up, like, kind of in the hood, or kind of around people that are in that kind of lifestyle that do stuff that's not really by the book.
Yeah, but what about...
Or even snitches in, like, an office building. Right?
That's what I was saying. It ain't...
Likes a tattletale.
That's what I'm saying. It's not a street. It's not a street thing. Nobody likes a rat.
No, and no one does.
They don't like snitches in government. They don't like snitches in police.
Yeah.
Edward Snowden, one of the biggest snitches ever. Where he at? Russia. He can't come back over this bitch.
Right.
I mean, I just be trying to prove to people, because people be thinking, I just got a call. People be thinking the wrong thing. Yeah, he told. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna let this run. I gotta get this call. Hold on. No, we got this snitch that be running around. We got this snitch that be running around talking about that's what people.
I've had this email for 20 plus years, and I've changed the password at least twice. Now that's a lot.
They probably do.
Oh, the question was, man, I'm ambushed. I don't know what I'm walking into. I didn't know what I was walking into. I swear to God. So I'm saying, man, they got a news camera here. There's cameras out everywhere. Somebody finna have some video content of me and take. Man, somebody gotta pay me for this, but I ain't tripping. So when the question is asked, the scholar dude say his thing and he tied into, and I pretty much come say what he say, but then I take it a little deeper. So I get ready to pass the microphone to the right. Man, when the dude on the left, I can't think his name, light-skinned yellow nigga.
Hold up, y'all. Yeah, no, I don't give a fuck how old he was. He shouldn't have did it. Keep talking how old he was. He shouldn't have did it, man. If he wasn't ready to face the consequences of his actions, yeah, I learned as a child to stop telling. When you got siblings, you learn that. Stop snitching all the motherfucking time. Nobody respects a snitch, man.
There's no. What are you telling them? Why? Especially if you're an adult.
Right.
Fuck up. Like, why are you telling them?
And look, this guy.
The people that be telling them be the worst motherfuckers, bro.
They do.
You go through their phone, I bet you see some crazy shit.
They do be the worst ones.
Bro, speaking of, there's this kid that I've been meaning to talk to you on the list, so we gotta talk to you now on live. But fucking, I need you to expose his bitch ass. Somebody needs to fucking put his ass on blast.
For what, man?
He's from Pittsburgh, and he's fucking in jail.
He a rat?
I want that motherfucker to come out and be embarrassed of himself.
He a rat or something?
No, he a pedophile.
Oh shit, even worse.
Yep, and a fucking white supremacist.
Damn.
I bet you've heard about him too.
Nah, I ain't heard about him. I don't know nobody out here.
That was putting Nazi flags all over Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Got picked up, and then when they went to his house, they found the white supremacist shit. They took his laptops to see what he was looking into, and then they found some real shit on that shit.
All right, hold on. Let me do this real quick. Hold on, y'all. Yo, yes, I expect the hold on. I ain't answer the phone. Yes, I expect the child not to snitch. Do you know my kids? You know my kids get in trouble. Alright, I'll be back. I'm probably going like you might be gone though. Might I'm start picking up around this time. Yo, do you know when my kids get in trouble? And I be like, yo, who did this? They just sit around and look at each other. Did you know that? No offense, you wasn't raised that way? You and your siblings ain't never get in trouble because y'all refuse to tell who did what? I know I had. I know my kids do it. Let them go down. Let something happen. Just the other day. Just yesterday, matter of fact. I come downstairs. They done knock some shit over. They ain't break nothing. Just knocked some shit just was out of place. And I'm like, oh, who the fuck did this? I don't know. Don't none of them know. Don't none of them know. Yeah, see, the problem is Charleston White was influenced by. That's why I say his mother did such a piss poor job of raising him, because he never even jumped off the porch. His ass was influenced by fucking entertainment. You know what I mean? Television. That nigga was influenced by television, man. Television had him wanting to be a gangster. I was raised on the Bible too. I don't think the Bible preaches snitching either. Do the Bible preach snitching? I don't know, man. What the fuck is Mondo doing live? I'm on his ass. He better not say nothing about Young Thug.
But he talking street. I'm saying, man, we're in college professor. Why the nigga talking like street shit, man? He bringing up the Italian gangster, Bumpy Johnson. Nigga, why would you be? Black people ain't never want to be Italian gangster. That's the, come on, man. So I brush him off. So when I say my spiel, and I get ready to pass the microphone to the right, he chime in and say, well, I disagree. So I get ready to get hit, and so they want me to.
Well, I told y'all, Charleston White can't debate. You know, in order to debate, you gotta have substance. He doesn't have any substance. Like, all he has is talking points. It don't. What he says go no further than his talking points. He can't go no deeper than that. I've been telling y'all that shit for the longest time. He can't debate nobody, man. He can't debate none of that shit he said, because I don't even think he believes. I don't even think he believes half that stuff he said. I think he just on this bitch talking. And we got a large ignorant population in the world that just want to believe everything. Most of the things he said, if you fact check, you'll see that he wrong. Like when he say, when I watched Tamir Rice get murdered, man, black folks ain't did nothing. Man, they tore Ohio up, man, when Tamir Rice got murdered. The fuck is you talking about, man? They rioted for weeks. A whole bunch of shit happened after the death of Tamir Rice. But I done heard him say that shit on multiple platforms.
Him back to the microphone. I said, man, I think they done tricked me. So we hadn't even got to the second question yet. I'm saying, man, they done tricked me. So when he get through saying what he's saying, disagreeing with me, I come back and disagree with him. So I get ready to pass the microphone to the guy to the right. They say,
what up, bro?
they skip him and don't even let him answer the first question they asked me. That's when I realized they done tricked me into a debate. So I listened a little bit. I'm saying, man, I gotta go, homie. I done missed $20,000 today. I got a Ceddy TV interview book. I got to reschedule, man. They done kept me here for some bullshit. They don't know I'm coming to get money away. I don't even know why I'm here, but I'm finna get some money away. Like I just did over there. And I'm saying, man,
now you acting like they missed the opportunity. No, man, anybody try that shit. They'll know coming to get, but why they didn't know? We ain't tell them. Should let them know coming in the door. Man, I got about 15,000. I'm trying to give away to the kids. Bitch ass wasn't giving nothing away, nigga.
It have got me here to talk snitch talk on the college campus, and this man said he was a scholar. Man, nigga, I got mad the motherfucker on it.
Yeah, because people know what snitching is. Yo, you do not want a whole neighborhood full of snitches, y'all. Especially not an impoverished one. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, if you had a whole neighborhood impoverished full of snitching, yo, crime is gonna be through the roof. I'm telling you. Crime is gonna be through the fucking roof. You think it's bad now? This shit gonna be way worse. If everybody, because a lot comes with telling, yo. It's not just telling, yo. Accountability ducking. I mean, selfishness. All of that shit is a characteristic of a rat. Especially a street rat. You don't want that, man. All that's gonna do is drive up the crime numbers. But Charles White's a dumbass and a doofus. And he ain't even from these communities to be speaking so loudly. Like, that's the thing about it. He ain't even from these communities. Wasn't born in it, wasn't raised in it, wasn't born in poverty. Didn't like, he not from these communities, yo. It's like he like Candace Owens. I mean, when it comes down to speaking on black people. Speak on shit you know about, my nigga.
They blaming white people. He talking about strict nigga, man. Nigga, you got a PhD. What white person stopped you from getting a PhD to teach these kids up here for you to be homie, nigga, man, they played on me for some content, my nigga. So the nigga in the yellow, so I leave and say, man, I gotta go. So I'm not running away from him. I'm saying, man, I gotta go. Man, my lady at the hotel just started, man, I gotta go. I got a flight to catch. So I'm not running from them. I'm saying, man, y'all bullshit. I gotta go. So I'm trying to hurry up and get to the car. So they chasing me. So when I look back, they got the news lady. I said, man, they got the kids chasing me. So if that was the case, why not have the kids as panelists? And why not have the kids asking me questions directly? Why all the adults have a stage? Man, nigga, they played on me, my nigga. They played on me. So of course I'm gonna look like the bad guy, but y'all don't give a damn about being the bad guy. So now it's about my people. Man, y'all know I don't my people. For one, my people I wouldn't dare put my son at an HBCU college. I wouldn't dare put my son
Yo, it's a lot of successful people that graduated from HBCUs. I don't know what the fuck Charleston might be talking about. See, this is more rhetoric. Yo, it's a lot of people successful, very successful, that graduated from HBCU colleges. This nigga's on this bitch talking again. Just making shit up. More, just another example of bad parenting.
As HBCU college, they ain't got no money, they ain't got no alumni. I'm putting my boy across the railroad track where he can learn how to interact with white folks, nigga. Can't help me at HBCU, nigga. These poor ass niggas. You feel poor girl, you finna meet a poor boy, man, hell no. Man, I'm taking my boy where he can go knock him a rich bitch. So, man, I got mad in the man. They done tricked me, homie. For one, they got cameras out recording. And nigga, y'all ain't gonna offer to let me sign no papers. I haven't signed no papers giving you authorization to put me on camera. How can y'all set this up for me? And I walk into this setup. Tuskegee got it all. Tuskegee. What Tuskegee got? It ain't better than Harvard Law School. It ain't better than Princeton. It ain't better than now white institution. You know why? Because white people started Tuskegee, nigga. It's a white boy school. Talking about HBCU. White people founded and started. Republican white people. So don't tell me.
I don't even know if that's true or not. Matter of fact, I'm willing to bet that's a lie. You know what I mean? But he's very convincing with his lies, man.
Shit, y'all barely get money. Any nigga play football, but y'all barely make it to the league. Sending my boy to a white boy school where he can get a better look and meet a better bitch. Can't find no good bitch in. I mean, you better stop talking to me for no HBCU like me. They done piss me off. If I see why Dion left, you ragged Shador and that other boy can't get no top knot, bitch. Why the nigga got to leave you, nigga? Ain't now nigga that played football down there went to the league, nigga. Nigga had to go get a job with a HBCU. Nigga ain't no elite, nigga. Going to Princeton, Harvard Law School, nigga, is elite. Don't tell me about no HBCU degreed ass nigga struggling, nigga, and don't.
Then why'd you go? Like, if you harbored these feelings about HBCUs, what the fuck did you go for, my nigga? You should have respectfully declined. You know what I mean? Don't go there, fake it with them, get exposed, and now you start showing your true feelings. That's the same shit Woody and them did with YSL and Thug. You know what I mean? The same shit I got on Mondo about. You ain't never fuck with this boy, man. Fuck was you around him for? Why was you vouching for him? Why was you coming to his defense? Only to then turn on him when it was convenient. These niggas is flawed, man. He probably is a mad baby mother.
A now company nowhere in America. Don't own nothing, ain't the leader of no bank. And look at your alumni. Look at alumni in. If you should y'all doing so goddamn good, you HB, look at your alumni, poor ass niggas. School look like a goddamn plantation. That Dion had to leave. Nigga wasn't going nowhere. Man, he took the best of the best. You know, man, I hurt y'all motherfucking feelings. Cause HBCU, I wouldn't dare since I went to a white school, a private Methodist school, Texas Wesleyan. Aiden Ross played with you. So, we on HBCU right now. We ain't talking about Aiden Ross. We on HBCU right now. I wouldn't have dared. And I had an opportunity to go to a HBCU. I had an opportunity to go to a HBCU. When I looked at this HBCU, I was gonna go to Paul Quinn College, compared to Texas Wesleyan. I wouldn't dare go to that nigga school. Everything is po. The cafeteria po, the school po. That white school way better. You get way more opportunities with now you go get a nigga job. You can go get a nigga job. That's beneath the pay, you're underpaid, and you ain't up for. You can't go to Silicon Valley and be CEO tech with an HBCU degree. So you shut your ass up talking about ski get nigga, po ass nigga, go stay po, or you gonna get right above the poverty line, but you ain't gonna get rich. That's the thing we could have been talking about. We could have been talking about AI technology.
Why? You need to be talking about the fuck shit you do first. Before we get to talk about anything else, we gotta discuss the fuckery, man. Cause these people that's watching you need to know that, yo, this man is a fucking bozo. I'm glad that shit happened for real. Maybe some people can wake up, you know, still dumb ones. You know, people just like being fans. And they make excuses for people that they like. But maybe by having that whatever you want to fuck call what he had, people will wake up and realize he's just a fuckboy and a clown that says anything to go viral. He's not really interested in it. He don't have a real message. Doesn't have a real message. And I don't want to hear he say real shit sometimes. Saying real shit sometimes is like saying flawed shit all the time. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't no motherfucking in between. Oh, he say real shit sometimes, so that's good enough. Allowing this motherfucker to keep getting rich, pushing bullshit whenever it's convenient. People okay with that? Cause he say real shit sometimes. Man, fuck out of here.
Where do you think AI is going? I am one of the #1 top content creators in America that's black. That's black. Content creation is now being taught in trade.
Yeah, but you don't identify with your people, bro. The first chance you get, you throw your people under the bus, nigga. You go to conservative platforms and spread misinformation. Like, what are you talking about? Yo, being black ain't enough. I don't know, everybody ain't on the same side. I've been telling y'all that for a while. We ain't all on teams out this motherfucker, man. Some people that chose their side. My thing is, when these people choose their side, make them stay over that bitch. Stop letting these motherfuckers come back. No coming back here once you chose the side.
Grade school. Stupid. We can tap into streaming. Acting. I got the #1 movie on Tubi. I got the producer. You stupid fucking snitching. You know why? Because half them was stupid going to jail up there or prison. Go try to sell dope or do something. I would never go back.
Yo, why? See, that's the more dumb shit. Yo, there's no proof that black people sell drugs at higher rates than white people or any other race. Sell drugs, then what ocean is that? Whatever ocean that is by motherfucking in the Bahamas. You feel me? Was that the Atlantic? I don't know what it is. Big time dope dealer. If you was to look at the top 10 traffickers in the world, you ain't gonna see a black face on that bitch. See, Charleston White pushes stereotypes. That's all he pushed. Stereotypes. Not real facts. Just stereotypes, man. He really pushing it. He really moving the culture backwards. I think it's intentional. I don't think it's by mistake. I think this shit is very intentional.
They missed their blessing. Matter of fact, I ain't got no business on no HBCU campus, no way.
He's a bitch.
My motto have been youth. Those are young adults. So college kids. I'm gonna stick with high school down. Them college grown. Stupid. Don't get shit. Half of them ain't gonna graduate. Getting in debt like I'm not wrong. So don't come sticking your out on me. And you gotta get subsidized and unsubsidized loans. Your mama and them can't pay for it. You already in debt. And the degree you get.
That's y'all guy, man. He always wrong. I can't think of a time when he was right. I can't think of a time when this nigga was right. That nigga be wrong about everything I ever heard him say. Hold on, y'all. What kind of car this is? GMC Acadia. Fuck is they up there? Are you fucking serious? How the fuck am I gonna get all the way up there? Man, people be living in some wild ass. Alright, look at this shit. Motherfucking house all the way up here. That's the house. This is the driveway. 2 motherfucking deers up there. So I hope that bitch drive. What they want me back all the way up in there to get up there? Don't know about that. Yo, but yo, we still gotta talk about CSI Ceddy Nash, yo. We gonna have to go live again, cause we gotta get on his ass. He like a child, man. I can believe that. Yeah, he called Dion the sellout. Charles White's the biggest sellout. I think this them right here. Alright, let me take care of this. I'll probably be live in like another 2 hours, man. Cause we gotta get on CSI Ceddy Nash. And the fuckery that he propagates out here as far as flagging the gang. But make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe to the channel so never keep you news. And